Good morning from Valparaiso, Chile. Today we're going to learn how to write a thesis statement. So a thesis statement is essentially the roadmap to an argumentative paper. You're going to give your opinion about a certain topic, and the thesis is your main opinion about the subject. And so usually I'll give you a topic to write an argument about. And today we're going to write about the greatest rapper. And today we're going to write a thesis in 4 simple steps. So, the first step to writing a thesis is to form a question. So if our topic is the greatest rapper, what is the simple question we can ask about the subject? In my example, I'm going to ask, what is the greatest rapper of all time? Who is the greatest rapper of all time? So, that's our first step. Our second step is to come up with a basic answer to that question. And my basic answer to that question is going to be Nas. So I think Nas is the greatest rapper of all time. So, our third step is to come up with 3 distinct reasons for our answer. So, what are 3 different, they have to be different because the rest of your essay is going to be developing on these 3 different ideas. So, my 3 distinct reasons for Nas being the greatest rapper of all time are going to be 1, he's a great freestyle rapper. 2, he has more great rap songs than any other rapper. And 3, his debut album, Illmatic, was the greatest rap album of all time. Those are all 3 distinct reasons we can elaborate on later in our argument, in our paper. So, our 4th step is to take the 3 previous steps and put them all together in a clear and concise manner. By clear, I mean it has to be obvious what you are arguing. So if somebody were to ask, so what about your thesis? This thesis, clear would be answering that question obviously. And concise means that we're not using extra words. We're using as few words as possible to describe our argument. So, my thesis in a clear and concise manner by putting together what we've answered before is that Nas is the greatest rapper of all time because he's a great freestyle rapper, because he has more great rap songs than any other rapper, and because his debut album, Illmatic, was the greatest rapper of all time. Our topic today is going to be great food. So, what is a question we can pose as a group about great food?
What is the greatest food of all time?
Exactly. So Lizzie, while she is writing our answer to our first step, which is form a question, I want y'all to, between the 2 of you, to come up with a basic answer to the question, what is the greatest food?
What do you think is the greatest food?
I think that burritos the greatest food.
Let's do that.
Okay, so we have 3 of you, but usually you're going to come up with 3 answers of your own. But since there are 3 people writing right now, I want you to each come up with your own distinct reason for why burritos are the greatest food of all time. Katie, yes, please give me your answer.
You could put anything in a burrito.
You can put anything in your burrito, that's our first reason. Lizzie, do you have a reason why?
Because you can hold it
Because you can hold it.
without a fork and a knife.
And your reason?
Because it has protein and vegetables.
Okay. Those are all great reasons because you'll be able to elaborate them on later on in your essay. And it's stronger because you have more than one reason. You're convincing the audience that you have good reasons for why your food is the greatest food of all time. After we have our 3 distinct reasons, and we were able to think of ways we'd be able to elaborate them, we're going to put it all together in a clear and concise manner. So, is anybody willing to come up with an idea about how we can put it all together?
Burritos are the greatest food of all time because you can put anything in a burrito, you can eat it without a fork, and because it has protein as well as vegetables.
Exactly. And would you be willing to write that? And that is our thesis.
Let's talk about how to write a thesis. A few simple tips to make your thoughts look genius. Like Little Red, I'ma show you how to rock it. Make sure you respond directly to the topic. Step 1, pose a basic question. Step 2, answer the question plain and true. Step 3, Now you show your personality. I need at least 3 different reasons to convince me. Step 4, time to put it all together. Don't be too clever, clear and concise is much better. With this rhyme, you know how to write a thesis. Bet you your Reese's will smash this paper to pieces.